Hey, I'm Chip, and this is my off-grid 6x12 trailer conversion. Let's check it out. So, quick walk through the inside. Probably the first thing you'll notice is that the bed is all the way up against the ceiling. This is a massive space saver. So you get some pretty awesome views there. Looking out the bed. Looking out that window. And so the bed just goes up in the opposite direction. You lift the front first. And then you lift the back. And that's all there is to it. This is a butcher block countertop with a undermount sink, deep drawers for storing things. These lock when you're traveling. These drawers are deep enough that you can fit, whole like pots and pans in here and stuff. So, swivel out rack for the paper towels. Fridge is under here. This is where we store all of our clothes in these bins, and then in the middle is solar. This is a pretty roomy bench. You can lay on it. I'm 6'1", and this is fine for me. So you could sleep a whole nother person down here. This is your solar panel control over here. So this is going to show you your charge level and how much is coming in. Now this air conditioner is an absolute beast. We're running 1200 watts of solar on the roof. This air conditioner peaks at 800 watts, but it cycles on and off. So more realistically, it's about 400 to 600 watts average. Which is well below the threshold of our solar capacity. So this can run indefinitely. If it's warm enough for the sun to be out, you're gonna have air conditioning. In addition to traveling, this trailer is my office full time. I built this when I was working remote. And so it kind of started all around the desk setup. For the remote workers out there, this is like the prime setup for getting stuff done. So this is a standing desk. And then I just put the chair down like this. And I can kick it under here where it's out of my way. It's a nice little footrest. And then I'll put my laptop up here. I used to have a screen in here, but I swapped it out for this desktop bookshelf. You put a computer right here, take your little keyboard down here. It's a really awesome place to work. Down here is where you plug in. So I got plenty of space for the office appliances. I also got drill batteries charging. This holds towels and brooms. You can see in here, there's a good amount of space in here. And then I got my lighter hanging up for the stove. I got a knife for cutting wood. I also got a little flashlight. So that's nice. Window shade over here for privacy. When I'm traveling, let the desk come down on the seat. And that's going to hold it in place. Now this little area over here is a mix of seating and storage. This space is really nice for when it's cold, just sitting by the fire, warming up. This propane heater has a little vent on it. That is adjustable there. And so that kicks out some really nice hot air. So this is kind of the sauna seat when it's cold. Now, if we need heat, I'm using the propane all day long. I'm not really using the wood stove. Little cabinet up here for toiletries. And then again, what I was saying about this seating / storage area is that every piece of the lid pops off. So this is a little corner stuff where we store gloves and things like that. Over here is the toilet. That pops out. This is for shoes, which also come out the bottom. And then this is where we store 10 extra gallons of water. So those just pull out like this, and those are for the shower. Now, speaking of water, I'm gonna take you back over here. The way we did the plumbing, I wanted everything to be cold weather resistant. So instead of carrying hoses and filters and all that stuff on board, we prefer to just, take our water tank like this, go into the store, fill it up with nice filtered water, and then bring it back and strap it in here. Each of these are 5 gallons. So 5, 10, 15, 20 gallons of fresh water in here, plus 10 gallons over there. So that's 30 gallons total of fresh water. This is 6 gallons of gray water. And then we also have the 2.5 gallons of gray water in the toilet over there. 5 gallons is not horrible for carrying. And then they just strap back in there. One of my hands is occupied, but you can kind of, you know, you see what it's all about there. Easy. I got this little tool in here for popping off those caps. Also got gray water caps, extra caps over here. This is a Coleman stove. So that just unstraps and pulls out. You can cook inside, outside, whatever you want to do. Here we got a bunch of switches and dimmers. I'll label these, that's probably easier, but these can lights are on a dimmer. These lights above the bed are on a dimmer, so when the bed comes down, you can have those on a separate circuit. This bungee is really nice for holding things in here, so if you want a coffee cup, there's your coffee cup. Great views out the back, obviously. And this fan is awesome, because if you're cooking, it's right here for ventilation. And then if the bed's down, it's right here for sleeping. So if you get warm or cold, you just open this up and adjust accordingly. You don't even have to barely wake up or roll over. So that is pretty nice. The views from the bed are immaculate. Absolutely incredible. Vent fan on the side. This usually goes on the roof. I put it on the side to maximize the surface area of the solar on top. It's 1200 watts of solar. So drop down table right here for cooking. You can bring your propane stove out here and cook. There's also an outlet right here. So this is not for power in, this is for power going out. So you can power power tools, appliances, anything with that exterior plug right there. Going around to the front, got our spare tire rack. Now this is the business side of the trailer. This is where all the hardware kind of is. So we've got our 2 propane tanks. We've got this little storage box that holds stuff for the shower. This is the compressor unit for the mini split air conditioner. Instant hot water heater goes here, so you can run a shower. And then up on the roof here, we have our antenna for signal booster, cellular Wi-Fi. Coming back around to the front, we have this awesome cedar door. It's an all cedar wood door, got some nice hooks on it. I like it because it's natural materials. It just makes you feel like you're in a cabin. And you can hang wet stuff on this. This wood is just really good at diffusing that moisture. Not too worried about hanging wet things on the door. The doors open up on the outside, so you have this great big space to let sunlight in. This is a vinyl screen that keeps the heat in the colder months, and you can swap it out for a bug screen, more mild weather. But this is really awesome for just opening up the space, making it feel like you're more outside. Oh, and the awning, of course. How could I forget the awning? It's a manual awning. Pulls out like that. And then you can telescope it up and whatnot. Yeah, unfortunately this trailer is for sale too. I don't want to sell this, but I do want to build more of these, and the only way to do that is to sell it. So if you're interested, links below. Any questions, hit me. Happy to answer them. Thanks for watching.